It's calling to you.
Are you certain it's still in one piece?
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
It looks really nice.
There it is.
And I guess that's the altar. Oh, it looks so nice and peaceful. And interesting. It's a woman with no arms, kind of demon or bat-like wings. Here we go.
This is all that's left of the altar.
And I
We
mean,
few who travel far, call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
curious.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mithal's temple. The temple was a place of justice. But this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her. And one day she disappeared and they had no one to speak to.
Do you need to do this alone?
Don't go too far. I may need your help if there's trouble.
I wonder what's going to happen.
You will perform this mysterious summoning alone, Inquisitor? Very bold.
Alone means without you.
Just couldn't stay away, could you?
I am eager to see what manner of creature responds to your call. Who would not be?
The voices say it will be Mithal.
And what is Mithal, beyond something thousands of years dead and gone?
I guess we'll find out, Morrigan. And you're still curious.
They say you can remain.
How very hospitable of them.
You know who I am. The last to drink from your well of sorrows. Come to me, Mithal. Whatever you are, whoever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
What is going to happen? And it's Flemeth.
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
And it would be even more funny if Morrigan actually drank from the well, because then she had to do what her mother wants. But the question is Flemeth Mithal? Is she like part of her essence reborn? Is she like a D&D avatar or something?
So this is Mithal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Be a good lad and restrain her.
And we
What
have
are
to
you
do
doing?
that.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
Then you
It is Mithal.
are Mithal?
And Morrigan is Mithal's daughter? Insane.
If that's true, then I thank you for answering my summons.
You see, girl, those are manners, as you require a demonstration.
I do not understand. How can you be Mithal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mithal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
So she's carrying Mithal's essence. Curious. And yeah, Cape Mulgrew is also...
Then you carry Mithal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
The Elven goddess, now part of a human.
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mithal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning.
And that's why she has to survive in Dragon Age 2. Or Dragon Age Origins through
So
the events
young
of Dragon Age
and
2.
vibrant. You do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
That is so cool. And we do know who Flemeth is.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Asha Belenar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mithal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
As in Origins. While she helps the hero Ferelden and Alistair.
Then you're Mithal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Oh, if only that were so. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
But I mean, yeah, why didn't she help the elves, right?
If Mithal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
What was could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Now we know where Morrigan got all her crypticness from.
Why did Mithal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed. As the world was betrayed.
Please stop.
Mithal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged! Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
But the big question is, she wants to see Mithal avenged. Against whom? Like, who did it?
This meeting was no accident, was it? The voices from the well directed me here. And you direct them.
Clever lad. The voices did not lie, Inquisitor. I can help you. The altar's guardian will come. Master the dragon, and it will be yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Now I have, and he is free to go.
But what of us?
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
She's so cool, so enigmatic. I love Flemeth.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now am rather pleased you drank from the well.
Thought so.
That was all rather odd.
Yes, well, Mother has always had that effect on people. Now, I believe, you have a guardian of the altar to master.
Let's go, my little dragon. How do we master a huge dragon? Hey there! Here we go. Okay, we can do this. Why do we have to fight the guardian? To prove our worth? Can the voice not just, like, I don't know, tell it we're worth it? Go. I kinda do not like how little damage we're causing. You see that? Yeah, me neither. Go. That is not good. If Morrigan drank from it, you will not fight the guardian. Why that? That's not fair. I have a feeling. Are you like immune to, or almost immune to fire? Greater fire resistance. That's the issue. We're off to a long fight. Come here. Closer, come closer, closer. Shield. There we go. You wanted to see more dragon fights? Here we are. Morrigan gets a dragon form. Ooh. I want that too. Why can't I transform into a dragon? You know what? We're always talking about using more rift skills. Here we go. Oh, again. Yeah. I hate that all my skills are fire-based. Oh, well, almost all. Thanks, Mithal. But yeah, good question, Malachan. What is Mithal? Is she maybe like a spirit? Or transformed into one, if that's what remains of her? I mean, then again, also the big question is like, what exactly was Flameth before merging with whatever Mithal is? Go. Take care, Dory. Heal yourself. Also interesting, like the first mission, what Pride's Roared you could do between level 16 and 19, and still, Guardian's level 20. Barrier. I need to actually hit. Oh. That was just like half of the health. Is it like next? I think it's enough. Nice. At least the Guardian doesn't use armor. Very right. Very glad.
I wouldn't have
believed it.
Amazing.
Why did it fly off? Will it come back?
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Now you find
goosebumps.
Corypheus, before he finds you.
Despite all the flaws I sometimes complain about in this game, and oh boy, it has flaws. The story is really great. Like the main story, I really enjoy it. Back we go. And the big question is like, what's the next step? Are we just confronting Corypheus? Do we just go into one final fight? What's it gonna be? Thus, the goddess of love, the patron of motherhood and justice. And also protection, kinda, right? At least people pray to Mithal for protection. Speak with the advisors in the war room. Let's go and do that. Doom upon all the world. What a fun sounding quest.
Your worship.
But yeah, it feels like we're nearing the end of the game. At least the end of the main game. The next quest will be the end quest before Trespasser. Mithal, All-Mother, protector of the people, watch over us, for the path we tread is perilous. Save us from the darkness, as you did before, and we will sing your name to the heavens.
We'll be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
Yeah, we can just Samson. That's the next main mission in Ferelden. Here we go.
Inquisitor.
This takes 9 minutes. Doom upon all the world. That really sounds like the final quest. Alright. I'd say before we even look into doing the final quests, let's talk with all our companions once more. See if they have anything more new to say.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
Now that sounds more dangerous than anything I've done so far.
And there is the wit that reassures us. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Trying. Yeah, I guess with killing Corypheus, the Inquisition is kind of becoming obsolete, right? Let's go and be judgy. Let's do the Vivian.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect. Knight Templar Samson, general to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to help us against Corypheus.
Judging him will affect as many as his crimes. I won't take it lightly.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best.
Great.
Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
Wow.
You led them to their deaths, but did a good job. That's your defense.
I'm not offering a defense. What I did was a mercy for Templars already lost.
You were always weak, and your leadership proves it.
Every one of those Templars would have suffered until nothing was left. And then be forced to kill
Those
and die.
eyes, so red.
I gave them hope. Just like the Chantry. Just like you. But I'm weak, and you're a savior. Do what you want. I'm done talking.
I like how he's justifying it, like, just like the Chantry. Like, yeah, what the Chantry does isn't great, my friend. Who are we? Ooh, we can have Dagna study his powers. I think that's actually something that would help us understand Red Lyrium and might help save some people, maybe. Or just for knowledge. Let's go with that.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
My not as you, not... What? You also did what you want.
Yeah.
Anyway. We talk to Josephine, so... Let's have a talk with Varric.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient rune where you consumed a pool of elven... elfiness, and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore.
It is.
Want to discuss something normal?
Want to discuss something normal? The questions we have. Red Lyrium, Corypheus, or something personal, or Hawk.
Carry on.
Oh boy. Main characters bisexual, at least sitting like one. Nice. But yeah, definitely the pose. Where the heck is Solace? Isn't he usually down here? Did he just leave us? Liliana, Dorian, Solace. Ah, here you are.
I wish I had been with you at the Temple of Mithal. I could have warned you.
Warned me?
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god!
What does that mean exactly?
Why are you so angry?
You are Mithal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
You don't even believe in the ancient elven gods.
I don't believe they were gods, no, but I believe that they existed. Something existed to start the legends. If not gods, then mages. Or spirits. Or something we've never seen. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
What I dislike about Solace is he never tells us anything, but he still judges us and tells like everything he thinks is wrong what we do. Like, you could tell me a little bit about what you think is correct. Or about like how the correct elven way is. You can punch him in this convo.
This war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
What? I mean, isn't all we can do just try to make the future better? And in the end we do not know? I mean, same for Corypheus, right?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mithal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
I mean, to each their own, of course, but I'm so surprised to see sometimes so many people like commenting, especially on YouTube polls, how much they love Solace. I don't see that. I mean, if someone's watching who really likes or even loves Solace, feel free to explain. Then we keep trying and try again. You don't just stagnate, right? Once we see the ending, I'll give you a dark and unhappy theory. Yay. What do you like about Solace, Alistair?
You planning to leave before we take down the bad guy?
No, but there may not be a later. It seemed wise to say my goodbyes now.
I think I would like Solace way more if he wasn't so judgmental and arrogant without even telling you stuff. Like this, I know better than you, but I don't tell you anything I know. I mean, it also seems so out of place that he's with the Inquisition. Like just an observer, but not really doing stuff, right?
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter.
No.
Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
Don't leave me. You know, like, look, I would say getting other people to also play Dragon Age is a good thing. I take honor in that.
You would just leave? What about...
Us? Trust me, Amatus. It would give me no pleasure to leave your side. You make monumental decisions affecting the entire world. How can I not consider some of my own?
I don't want you to leave.
Why don't I go with you?
Take you away from all this? I can't ask that of you.
You don't have to ask. I'm offering.
Tempting. We both know you would end up doing it all yourself. As much as watching my homeland beaten into submission would amuse me, this is something I need to do.
That really sounds like a breakup, doesn't it?
But I need you at my side. Now more than ever.
Emotional blackmail is a fine thing to pull out of your arsenal.
But I didn't...
I'm joking. I'll think about it. Closely. This is your fault, remember? You inspired me with your marvelous antics. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
But you want to go back to Tevinter and not ask to come with you? Meh. Feels that there's not going to be a happy ending to this romance. I liked Solace's attitude towards magic and demons. I really agreed with him in that regard, and I liked how he was really different from the normal elves, and for obvious reasons, also the mutual dislike for the Chantry and Vivian. The thing is, I can agree to those points. I still don't like his character.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. An empress dead, an emperor under your spell, and that elven harpy eating out of your hand.
That was
If
ages
she doesn't
ago.
Bite it off. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
It feels kind of weird to talk about that in a romantic sense after basically, I don't know. Are we going to break up? It sounds like that, right?
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No? Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball.
I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
Long distance relationship, maybe. True. But it doesn't really sound like there's a perspective to end up together, right? It just really leaves a very bitter feeling for me to be like, I want to go back home and I don't want you there.
I should go.
Sadness.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Me.